So I'm super excited today for the person that I chose to highlight. So his name is Siggy, and his handle is Siggy LaDoge, which, as you can see, you know, because I decided, you know, to highlight him, I wore my Doge shirt. He was literally, I think, like my 5th friend on Twitter.
Wow.
Yeah. So when I got onto Twitter, I started with Doge, and kind of like just started listening to spaces within then, and I stumbled upon Siggy, and he is the coolest guy, you guys.
Cooler than Greg?
Yeah.
No.
It's okay. Oh, wow. Look at you.
Right. Sorry, Greg. Sorry. It's not about you today.
Dang.
Whipping boy.
Stop it. Okay. Shoot.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So Siggy, actually, what he does is he goes into different spaces and tells stories. And he kind of disguises his voice into this like cool, smooth, really awesome voice. And he tells these elaborate stories. And they are the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life. He's actually came into a safemoon space, and he told a whole story about safemoon and, you know, going to the moon and all that stuff. And he did that because of me. Like, we met through Doge, and I kind of, you know, started stumbling upon the safemoon spaces, and I kind of went this way, and he stayed with Doge, but we stayed friends, and he checks on me regularly, just to see how we're doing. I've given him safemoon tokens because I want him to be part of our community so bad. But he's so awesome. And outside of Twitter, he's even more amazing person, just in general.
Cool.
And we have the funnest conversations, and, you know, we talk about his daughter, and just, he's such a cool guy. I just can't believe I waited this long to highlight him, because he is your definition of positivity and just cool. Like, there's no other word to describe him but cool. And so the other day I came across his post, and it says, "Daily reminder, Sig. Today is a good day to make effort to love yourself and be happy. You are your biggest cheerleader. Make the conscious decision to root for the home team today, even when the score of life is not favorable." I just really like this one because it's more talking about what you should be as a person, as, you know, for yourself. Sometimes you do have to cheer yourself on, because not everybody will do it. And so I just, that message is kind of, you know, just a broad message to everybody that, you know, be your own cheerleader, because sometimes, you know, not everybody wants you to succeed. Even if they tell you they do, they secretly are hoping for failure. So,
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Whipping boy.
Whipping boy.
It's family.
Whipping boy.
No, let's give him a round of applause.
Yes, Sig. And I, you know, fun fact, I have told him, you know, I really, really want him to come on our podcast. And he was like, "Anything for you, sis." So I am hoping that he will come on.
Tell us a story.
Yes, a story.
And, oh my gosh, just to tell the story would be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these are like elaborate, on-the-fly stories, and they're just so good. It's like the scary bedtime stories kind of thing. It's the coolest thing, though.
We ought to bring sleeping bags.
I'm gonna have to ask
Have a
him.
campfire, right?
You know, the next time he decides to do that, even in a Doge space, to let me know, so I can let you guys know. I'm telling you, it is the coolest thing.
Awesome.
It's so fun.
A Doge story.
Awesome.
That would be sweet.
That would be cool.
Yeah, we should probably start getting into some more Doge spaces.
Yeah.
We just run out of time.
Yeah.
I feel like there's not enough time in the day.
Yeah.
It's like,
There really isn't. I mean, for how much is going on. I mean, you know, just what you have in your real life going on and then everything going on Twitter. It's hard.
Wait,
because there's
real
so many
life?
people you want to support. And so it's like, I think last night there was several spaces that I was like, oh wait, which one do I go in? And I decided none of them. Like I was like, you know what? None.
Nice.
Because I feel bad if somebody sees me in one space and not theirs, and I don't know. I just don't want to disappoint anybody, so I don't join at all.
That's I think that's wise.
There's been sometimes too that, you know, it's like I've got this amount of time but I should be doing this, but I could do it for 20 minutes, but I know if I go in there, I'm going to be there for 3 hours, and I'm like, I'm just not going to go in tonight. So nothing against the people hosting the spaces. I like most of the spaces out there.
Right.
It's just they are pretty time consuming, even sometimes for the listeners like me, they get sucked in. So
yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, Holly.
You're welcome.
That brings
So
us.
Is that it, Holly?
I think that was it, right?
That's it.
Just,
That's all I got.
Just making sure, you know.
You're just trying to get on her good side because she's whipping you.
Right.
Wow. You exposed me. Now I can.
Right.
Now he's embarrassed.
All right, let's move on.
All right. Well.